Let's see if the dessert makes it to the moon. Yeah. We sent a bowl of ice cream to the moon, and we're not sure if it has arrived yet, or if it even remains in space. I imagine it would long have been, like, burned off by the sun or something like that. Like boiled off by the sun. See, yay, we're going to the moon. We're going to the moon. Not quite as close as I thought I would, but we are getting there. And I'm picking this up because, as you can see, the moon drags us along and slows our orbit down, which means we would crash into Kerbin if I forgot about this and just let it pass and then go back. It would suddenly be gone. It wouldn't warn us if it did that. It would just be just like gone, and we would be puzzled as to what the hell just happened. Now I would probably figure like, oh right, it passed by the moon. Well, that's gone. And I probably wouldn't even have a clue as to when it happened. Yeah, it's pretty bad. See, right now we're doing a slingshot around the moon. Huh. So you want to get below 50 kilometers, I think. As close as possible. We can do the science without having contact or ground control, so that's good. We can sort of simulate directly that we would be able to sample the science. Basically, scientists will pre-program the probe to get the science, because they knew they would be passing out of communications range. Oh boy, I hope the sun comes back soon, because right now Kerbin is eclipsing the sun. I mean, it's quite beautiful when the sun comes out of an eclipse like that, to be fair. See, there we go. Oh, beautiful. And your retinas are instantly scorched but high. I would imagine that if you were to look into the sun directly, in space, you know, the sun is way more intense. And it also outputs all sort of nasty stuff like microwaves and ultraviolet, which normally would be stopped by the Earth's atmosphere, but there's no atmosphere to stop it. So, like all sorts of a lot of gamma rays. If you're far out, a lot of gamma rays would hit you too. X-rays, microwaves. You would be baked, microwaved, and cooked, boiled. Yeah, the sun outputs a lot of nasty radiation. You would be bombarded by protons streaming out from the sun. Sort of the solar wind bombarding you with charged particles. Yeah, it would not be healthy for you. You would die. Die rather quickly too. So you are now approaching the moon. As you can see, it's very pop marked. There's some very interesting craters on there. And all of these craters are science biomes. And I wonder if we can get into KerbNet. No, we can't. Oh no, see, there we go. Oh, there we go. The closer we get, here we start to. We're now at Dirtus' fault. You know what I really like? That all the sort of names given to them, we can now see them too. That's cool. Like the moon has all sorts of names for different places, which is really cool. Now you can sort of experience that too. The sea of tranquility and stuff. It's cool. Think we're in space low now? Yes. Okay. Good. Alright, bump the science back home. Good. Well, that's that. Should we put it into an orbit? It would be nice, wouldn't it? I think we'll put it into a stable orbit. Which means we'll slow down a bit here and not be flung off into infinity. Might be able to get to Mimbus too. See, Mimbus is sort of aligned, so we can slingshot around the moon and get to Mimbus. But we're building a separate mission for that, so yeah, we're not going to do that. See, we're now above the east crater. Refresh. Oh, we're sort of looking down with the camera. Oh, I see. That's cool. Over sort of, I think it's sort of a radar image. We're using the antennas as a radar. It's a radar array. See what's there. Or we're getting telemetry about what we know about those areas or something like that. Yeah, it's pretty neat. And this is a very low orbit, so I'll probably raise this part of it a tiny bit. It's a, yeah. Put it in a sort of very elliptical orbit, so we might be able to relay some signals from a future mission we sent here. Yeah, I think we'll just go here and do a small correction and then stable orbit. So you'll just rotate the orbit around a tiny bit. There we go, that's stable enough. That won't crash into the surface. That won't crash into the surface. Oh, see, it's now automatically cycling. Yeah, that's cool. Okay. Good, you'll stay here. And I'll wait until I can take a nice screenshot and you're flying up. Equipment access, yes. In fact, my little satellite friend, soon you will be joined by another robot. But to be honest, after that robot, Kerbals are rolling in. Because you, dear friends, you will be the first one on the frontiers, but you won't be the ones doing the most science. I'm sorry. I'm very sorry. It's just not interesting to use you. Ah, beautiful. Some beautiful snaps. Yes. And right now we don't have communications because the moon is blocking our view. Which is why it's good to have a relay satellite in orbit around the moon. A satellite to bounce signals off of around the moon. So that one would have a direct link back to mission control, and because its antenna has long enough range, you can connect to it. Alright. Oh yeah, I put it in hibernation. Okay. You know what hibernation mode should do though? Any data you put into this probe core should be just gone. Like any settings you try to save in here should be gone, because putting a processor in just in standby is really no big deal. But keeping all the memory loaded would take power, so that's gone. Like the program is like reset. It goes into a reset. So shoot to stuff like that. If we come around the other part, we can probably slow down too. If you look at this, we can slingshot around this. If we slow down, then we will use the moon's gravity to help us slow down, get back. Oh, I think this is a good approach. We'll prepare for the burn. It's in 22 minutes. Extend our antenna. Extend the antenna, that's what she said. And ironically enough, to get to the moon, we're sort of burning away from it. Well, not really. We're sort of burning towards it. Not quite. 6 minutes to maneuver node. 4 minutes. 3 minutes. 2 minutes. 1 minute. 75 seconds. Let's get out of time warp. Oh, I don't know how long this burn will take. Oh, good eject. Good eject. That's good. Good, good. Good. Alright, and because we have gimballing, this engine is also up under a lot of control. It's a very good engine. Nice little engine. OKTO 1 is going off on its mission to the moon. No, that's a bit too much. Yeah, 30 kilometers should be fine. Alright. And we wait 5 hours until our encounter. OKTO 1 is on his way. Have a look back at Kerbal OKTO. Just admiring the beautiful sights for a moment. Oh, this game could be so pretty. I love it so much. See, our robot is spinning in space. Slowly spinning in space. Waiting for his arrival to the moon. Oh, look at that side of Kerbal slowly lighting up. Oh, it's amazing. It's amazing. No, I think just in case I get too distracted by the graphics, which does happen sometimes, place an alarm so it will warn me once we reach the sphere of influence of the moon. No. Almost there. And yeah. Oh, see, it's already, it's automatically slowing down. It's very good. Yeah, let's slowly make him spin in front of the moon too. So that this is the final part of his journey. He's been spinning around to kill the time a little. He's getting there. You can almost smell the moon. See, we sampled this data, and because the low science from the moon, close to the moon, is the most valuable, we'll the one-time only experiments we'll get close by. And of course, the part of the temperature and pressure data we hadn't already transmitted. Yeah, there we go. Oh wow, that's a beautiful picture. Oh my. It's gorgeous. It's just amazing. Alright, store that data there, yes. Alright, yeah. Close the doors again. Close it. And you need to slow down now, so you don't fly off into infinity. That would be bad. Oh. Actually, we're actually not now speeding up. So we're going exactly in the wrong direction. You know, once again, we could probably make it to Mimus. Nah, the inclination is really messed up. We will need to make a big burn downwards. We don't have the fuel for that. Besides, OKTO is too scared to do that. You know what? I think it's more efficient to just drop out of the spear of the moon and just go straight back. And we'll just slow down there. We have enough fuel to do it. Yeah, water in space, everyone. It's not perfect. Sometimes. We will wait until the sunrise because I want to see that. See, there's the sun coming up. Oh. Beep, beep, beep. You know, we should really, once we have the parts to it, we should really make it so that he actually has wheels. So he can just drive around the surface. He can land, drive around the surface, and then fly up back to Kerbal and land. That would be amazing. We should make it so that a Kerbal can actually sit on top of him too. So we can use these robots to drive Kerbals around. That would be amazing. Well, goodbye, Moon. Goodbye, Moon. Oh, this is a very pretty picture, isn't it? I don't want him spitting though. It's a bit ridiculous. Off you go. Think we're almost there. Yeah, almost there. Now we slow down. And hopefully not run into the moon. Well, we might run into the moon again. Hopefully we will just sit straight back. Because we slowed down so much in relation to this. It can happen. Because we're still very close to it. Stop. Yeah, that's enough. It's a bit too much actually. It's a bit too much. Alright. I'm sort of trying to focus on him. It's not working very well. Oh, that is so serene. It's amazing. Time is warping up. No, see Kerbal is getting closer. Just taking a little while. Okay, alright, we're really picking up speed now. Oh, we will be wanting to look into correcting the orbit and using up our last fuel, etc. About now. She was a retrograde factor. Oh, okay, there it is. Good. Let's go down a bit more. I think we'll wait until we're at something like 100,000 kilometers height. Still 3 minutes, 3 minutes away from our lowest point. I think we're only a minute or so away before we enter the atmosphere. Because I would like to slow down a bit. See, at least take a bit of the energy out of that. Knock that off. Alright. Good to go, buddy. Will I be okay? You will, OKTO. You will. Don't worry, OKTO. You're going to be alright. Very good, sir. Good. Look, I'm being funny. Nah. I mean, still, imagine he just grabs Kerbals in here, walks up to them and sucks them in there and sort of, you told me to study science in space. Experiment sample. I mean, imagine he wants to test how Kerbals react to space conditions. It just starts. Oh man. Sort of, he's cute, but he could be pretty horrific as well. Yeah, we will spin this thing because, as we learned previously, he tends to go to one side. So and this time we're re-entering a whole hell of a lot faster, so I don't want him to burn up. But as you mentioned it previously, the heat shield handled things very well. This time it has to endure a bit more though. Because he's a robot, it's really not a problem spinning very fast. It's not like there are Kerbals inside which might get hurt. Oh shit. Help me. Help me. No. Oh no. What is happening? Help me. Help. Help me. Help me. Help me. I mean, still, that did pretty well considering he came back like from past the moon. Almost on interplanetary re-entry speeds. So yeah, he actually did very well. Only the materials bay was burned off, I think, and he lost the battery. That's about it. So he fared pretty well actually. Materials Bay is like, it has very low heat tolerance, and it was very exposed the way it was, so because we actually even moved the heat shield back, so it was very exposed. Now we are going to deploy the chutes, and we're flying over the deserts at the moment. I think we already got a lot of the science from there, so you know what's funny? We landed only 34 kilometers from our previous landing mission in the desert. That's funny. It's pretty funny actually. Funny coincidence. Well, I mean, in terms of Kerbal Space Program, 34 kilometers is actually quite a lot, because Kerbal itself isn't that big at all. But 34 kilometers is actually pretty close. Still relatively close. Kerbal, I am home. I am home. I survived. I'm still alive. I'm still alive.